Hello children, good day to all of you. You all welcome to the English program today. Yes, I hope you are waiting for the English lesson. Today you are going to learn about how to describe a picture, right? The objective of the lesson today is to describe pictures using simple sentences. Children, today I am going to teach you two types of simple sentences, right? Yes. Look at the screen. You can see some pictures on the screen. Look at the first one. Yes? How do we describe that? The first picture. There is a clock on the wall, right? There is a clock on the wall. Second one. Yes, you can see a cat under a table. So how do you write that? Using there is. There is a cat under the table. Right. Third one. Yes, there is a monkey on the tree. There is a monkey on the tree. Yes. The next one. What can you see there? A swing. So how do you write the sentence? There is a swing in the garden. There is a swing in the garden. Next one. There is a tree near the house. There is a tree near the house. So how do you describe pictures? You use there is. There is a clock on the wall. There is a cat under the table. There is a monkey on the tree. There is a swing in the garden. There is a tree near the house. So how do you describe the picture? What is the structure? What is the pattern you use? There is. There is. Right. Yes. Now look at these pictures. Right. So what can you see there? Right. The first one. There are 3 ducks in the pond. There are. Why? 3 ducks. There are 3 ducks in the pond. First you use there is a clock on the wall, but now we use there are. There are 3 ducks in the pond. Next one. Yes. What can you see in the basket? Mangoes. How do we write that? How we describe that picture, children? There are 4 mangoes in the basket. You can count the mangoes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can use 4. There are 4 mangoes in the basket. In the first picture, how many ducks are there in the pond? There are 3 ducks in the pond. You can count the number. 3 ducks. There are 3 ducks in the pond. Next one. How many balloons are there? Can you count, children? Yes, you can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 balloons. There are 5 balloons. Next one. Yes. How many children are there in the classroom? How many students are there? Can you count? Yes. There are 8. So how do you write that sentence? How you describe the picture, children? There are 8 students in the classroom. There are 8 students in the classroom. Next one. Yes? Yes. How many birds are there? Can you count? Yes. There are 3. So how do you describe that? There are 3 birds on the tree. There are 3 birds on the tree. Now children, you know how to use there is pattern. There is. There are. There is a clock on the wall. There are 3 ducks in the pond. Right? We'll move to another picture. Yes. What can you see there? This is the sky. So what can you see there? Children, can you count the stars in the sky? Oh, it's difficult. So can we write the number? No. Then how are we going to write the sentence? Yes, children, now look at the picture. Yes, there are some children in the garden. They are playing. Can you count the number? It's difficult. It's difficult. So, how do we write the sentence? There are many children in the playground. Yes? In the earlier pictures, we use the numbers. There are 3 ducks in the pond. There are 4 balloons. Right, but here it's difficult to count the number. So, without writing the number, we can use many. There are many children in the playground. So, it's difficult to count. There are many children in the playground. Next one, what can you see there? This is the sky. There are a lot of stars in the picture. There are many stars in the sky. So, how do you describe that? Right? Yes, there are many stars in the sky. When it is difficult to count the number, we can use the word many. There are many stars in the sky. Next one. Yes. How many boats are there? Can you count that? Yes, everybody can count. There are 2. Yes, there are 2 sailing boats in the river. There are. Right? Yes. What's that? A toy shop. How many toys are there? Can you count? No, it's difficult. So, how do you describe the picture? There are many toys in the shop. There are many toys in the shop. Yes, the next one. What can you see there? Elephants. Where are they? They are near the tank. So, how do you describe that picture? There are some elephants near the tank. There are many elephants near the tank. Right. Yes, the next picture. What can you see there? Elephants. Yes. So, how do you describe that? Yes, now look at the sentence. There are some elephants near the tank. Right? Yes, children. So, we can use the word many or some. Even the toy shop, we can write the sentence. There are some toys in the shop. There are many toys in the shop. There are some toys in the shop. So, both are correct. The last one, there are some elephants near the tank. If you like, you can write, there are many elephants in the tank. Right? So, even for the first picture, the children, when you describe the children, so you can use some. There are some children in the playground. Even the stars in the sky, there are many stars in the sky. Or you can write, there are some stars in the sky. Both are correct. So, when you describe the pictures, you can use both words, many or some. Right? Yes. What can you see on the screen? So, what are you going to do? Look at the picture. Study the picture well. What are you going to do? Say what there is in the picture. Do you know how to use there is? Yes, can you remember the pictures you described? There is a clock on the wall. Right. Then you have to describe this picture using there is. I'll give you time. So, quickly write some sentences by using the picture. Yes. I hope you have completed writing the sentences. Right, we'll check that. Yes, what can you see there in the picture? A bed, balls, a table lamp, books, window, basket, toy car. Right. Right. What is the first sentence? Yes, there is a bed in the room. There is. We are describing one thing. There is a bed in the room. Yes? Next one. Can you see a cupboard in the picture? Yes, children. What is the sentence? How do you describe the cupboard? There is a cupboard in the room. There is a cupboard in the room. Yes. Can you see a basket? Yes. So how do you write the sentence? There is a basket in the room. There is a basket in the room. Right. Yes. What's that? There is a rug on the floor. There is a rug on the floor. Right? Where it is? It's on the floor. It's on the floor. Yes. Can you see a bookshelf in the picture? Right. So how do you write the sentence? How do you describe the bookshelf? There is a bookshelf on the wall. It's on the wall. Next one. Yes, you can see a teddy bear. It's in the basket. So how do you describe that? There is a teddy bear in the basket. There is a teddy bear in the basket. So in this activity, you practice how to use there is. Right? There is a bed in the room. There is a cupboard in the room. There is a basket in the room. There is a rug on the floor. There is a bookshelf on the wall. There is a teddy bear in the basket. Now you know how to describe pictures using there is and there are. We'll do another activity. Right. Yes. Oh, very beautiful picture. Yes, what can you see there? Study the picture, children. Yes. Can you describe this picture? Now you have to describe the picture using there are. In the earlier picture, you describe using there is. Now you have to describe using there are. Right? Study the picture well. Right? Start writing the sentences using there are. Right. What is the first sentence I have written? There are two kites in the sky. Can you see two kites in the sky, children? Yes. There are two kites in the sky. Can you count them? Two. There are two kites in the sky. We have to use there are. There are two kites in the sky. Right. Yes. Next one. Yes. Can you see a pond in the picture? Yes, in the pond. What can you see? Yes. Can you see some ducks? Right. So how do you describe that? Using there are. There are some ducks in the pond. There are some ducks in the pond. Or you can write, there are many ducks in the pond. You can use many or some. Both are correct. Yes, I have written using the word some. But if you like, you can write many. There are many ducks in the pond. That sentence is correct. Or you can write, there are some ducks in the pond. When it is difficult to count the number, we can use the word many or some. Right. Next one. Can you see some children playing in the ground? Yes. Can you count them? Yes. It's difficult to count. Right. Then we can use the word many. So how do you describe the children in the picture? There are many children in the park. Where are they? They are in the park. How many? Many children. Or you can write, there are some children in the park. There are many children in the park. Or you can write, there are some children in the park. Right? Next one. Right. Yes. Now we are describing puppies. Can you see puppies in the picture? Yes. How many? Are there many puppies in the picture? Yes, I think 2. There are 2 puppies in the park. How many puppies are there? 2. There are 2 puppies in the park. Right. Yes. Now we are talking about the trees. We are describing trees. Right. So how are we going to write the sentence? There are some trees in the park. So without counting the number, there are some trees in the park. Or you can write, there are many trees in the park. Both sentences are correct. There are some trees in the park, or there are many trees in the park. Or if you can count the number of the trees in the picture, you can put the number. Right? There are some trees in the picture. There are many trees in the picture. Or if you can count the number and write, there are 5 trees in the picture. There are 2 trees in the picture. But in this picture, we can see many trees. So there are some trees in the picture, or there are many trees in the picture. Right. Yes. Now we are going to describe the toy boats. Are there any toy boats in the picture? Yes. There are toy boats in the pond. There are toy boats in the pond. Right? That is also correct. There are toy boats in the pond. Right. Yes. What else? Can you see some birds in the picture? Yes, there are. So how do you describe that? There are 2 birds on the tree. There are 2 birds on the tree. Can you see 2 birds on the tree? There are 2 birds on the tree. There are 2 birds on the tree. So you describe that picture using there are. Earlier picture you describe the pictures using there is. Now it is there are. I think now you can describe a picture using there is or there are. Yes? Shall we do another activity? Right. So what is that? My home garden. What can you see there in your home garden, children? Yes, a swing. Can you see a swing? Yes. Trees. Trees. What else? A pond. A pond. A fence. A fence. A tree house. A tree house. Yes? A swing, trees, a pond, a fence, a tree house. So what are you going to do? You have to describe the things in your home garden. Can you describe the things in your home garden, children? So how do you describe? You have to use there is or there are. You know how to use there is and how to use there are. Right. Now describe your home garden. Write the sentences quickly. You have to write only 5 sentences there. Are you ready? Start writing. Yes. There is a swing in the garden. Yes. There are some trees in the garden. There are some trees in the garden, or there are many trees in the garden. There is a pond in the garden. Only one pond in the garden. There is a pond in the garden. There is a tree house in the garden. Yes. How do you describe the fence? A fence. There is a fence around the garden. There is a fence around the garden. Right. Now look at the picture. My village. So what are the things in my village? A school, a river, a farm, coconut trees, a temple, a post office, houses. Can you describe these pictures, children? Can you write the sentences describing the things in my village? Right. So how do you describe? You have to use there is or there are. Yes. Shall we read the sentences? There is a river in my village. There is a river in my village. There is a farm in my village. Can you see a farm? Yes, there is a farm in my village. What else? A temple. A temple. There is a temple in my village. Yes, there is a post office in my village. There is a post office in my village. School, a school. There is a school in my village. There are many houses in my village. Or there are some houses in my village. We have to describe the people. Not only the people, we have to describe what people are doing. Right. There you have to use another type of sentence. Now I am going to teach you that simple sentence. There are many coconut trees in my village. Or you can write, there are some coconut trees in my village. There are many coconut trees in my village. Or you can write, there are some coconut trees in my village. Right, children? Now I think everybody can describe a picture using there is or there are. But when you describe a picture, you have to describe what people are doing. Let's learn about that. Let's describe what people are doing. There we have to focus on the action or the verb. We have to use the subject, maybe the girl. The girl is reading a book. The boy is flying a kite, right? Now look at the screen. Yes, what can you see there? Let's describe what they are doing. Yes, the boy is flying a kite. The boy is flying a kite. Next one. The girl is watering the plant. Can you see the girl watering the plant? Yes, the girl is watering the plant. The girl is watering the plant. Right. Next one. Yes, what is a monkey eating? The monkey is eating a banana. Monkey is eating a banana. Yes, children are swimming in the river. What are they doing? They are swimming in the river. Children are swimming in the river. Right. Yes, the boy is riding a bicycle. Can you see the boy riding a bicycle? The boy is riding a bicycle, right? So how are we going to describe what people are doing in the picture? We have to use the ing form with the helping verb. Is flying, is watering, is eating, are swimming, is riding, right? Yes. Look at the picture. Study the picture given below and write 5 sentences about it. Yes. Now look at the picture. Right. Now look at the sentences. This is a picture of an art class. Now you know how to use there is and there are. There are many students in the picture. There are many students in the picture. There is a TV on the wall. Can you see a TV on the wall? Right. There is a clock on the wall. There is. There is a big table in the middle of the classroom. There is a big table in the middle of the classroom. Some children are sitting around the table. Some children are sitting around the table. A boy is painting a picture. Is painting. A boy is painting a picture. Some children are talking at the door. A boy is talking with the teacher. Some children are working. Yes, children, today we discussed how to describe a picture. There I taught you 2 simple sentence patterns. You can use there is or there are. If you want to describe what people are doing in the picture, you can use the verb ing form. For example, some children are sitting around the table. The boy is flying a kite. The girl is watering the plant. So, if you want to describe the action, we have to focus on the verb. So, how do you form the verb? Is with the verb ing form. Is flying, is eating, or you can say children are reading, children are swimming in the pond, the boy is flying a kite. So today you have learned 2 simple sentence patterns. I think everybody can describe a picture using these 2 patterns. So today this is the end of our lesson. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. Goodbye.